let's be real, artificial intelligence feels like it's absolutely everywhere and it feels like it's changing everything. But for most of us, for most leaders, there's this huge gap between all the hype and what's actually happening day to day. So what we're going to do in this explainer is give you a new framework to help you close that gap. Let's dive right in.
I mean, it kind of feels like this, right? AI, AI, AI. It's all AI, all the time. It's in every single webinar, every research report, every post you see. And look, if you're feeling just a little bit buried by it all, you are so not alone. And hey, this isn't just a vibe, right? The actual data backs it up. In just a couple of years, search interest for AI on Google has jumped 500%. And mentions on LinkedIn, they're up a mind-blowing 1,000%. The hype is not just in your head. It is very, very real.
But here's the thing. Just reacting to all this hype, that's not a strategy. To actually lead through this massive shift, we need a totally new way of thinking. Something that goes way beyond just, managing a new piece of tech.
Which, of course, brings us to the big question, the one that's probably on your mind right now. How in the world do we cut through all this noise and turn this incredibly powerful, really complex technology into real, actual, measurable impact?
Well, the answer, and this might sound a little strange at first, is to learn how to navigate a paradox. This means we've got to stop thinking in these old from-to models. Instead, we have to embrace the power of and also. It's really about holding two opposing ideas in your head at the same time, two things that are both true, because that's where the real value is created.
Okay, so what does this actually look like when the rubber hits the road? Let's break it down into 4 key tensions, 4 paradoxes that every single leader out there needs to get a handle on. First up, we have the paradox of artificial intelligence and authentic intimacy. Look, AI is brilliant at crunching past data, seeing patterns, and predicting what a customer might want. But what it can't do is replicate the genuine trust and connection you build through human empathy, through judgment, through creativity. So the goal here isn't to replace humans, not at all. It's to use AI to handle the grunt work so your people have more time for that high-value human connection that builds real loyalty. Okay, paradox number 2, jobs versus work. This is a big one. It's absolutely true that AI will remove certain tasks, the repetitive, boring stuff. And also, by getting rid of that busy work, it completely redefines and elevates the jobs that are left. Suddenly, there's this huge need for people who can think critically, who can solve messy problems, and who can build real strategy from the insights AI gives them. It takes away the task to make room for the craft.
All right, number 3. This is a classic one. Using AI for bottom-line efficiency and also for top-line growth. You see, most companies get the first part. They start using AI to automate processes, save time, reduce costs. And that's smart, but the really smart companies use those exact same tools for growth. They're analyzing data to find new market opportunities, to personalize offers, and to create brand new revenue streams that literally didn't exist before.
And finally, our 4th paradox, AI can distribute power and concentrate it at the exact same time. On one hand, it's this incredible democratizing force. Suddenly, anyone in the company can get their hands on complex information in an instant. But, and here's the paradox, it also concentrates real power and influence with the people who know how to take that information, ask smarter questions, and use it to make bold decisions. Information becomes cheap. The ability to act on it becomes priceless. All right, so that's the big idea, the theory. But how do you actually do something with this? Well, here's a super simple navigation tool that helps you turn these paradoxes into your own action plan. It's just 4 steps. Step 1, select. Don't try to boil the ocean here. Just pick the 2 or 3 paradoxes that are most important for your business right now. Step 2, define. Get really honest about where you are today on each of those. And then, step 3, identify. Get crystal clear on where you want to be in the future. And finally, step 4, create. You've got to build the forums, the meetings, the conversations to actually make it happen and close that gap. Okay, as we start to land the plane here, I want to leave you with one last thought. A really powerful way to reframe this entire conversation and give a whole new meaning to that famous two-letter acronym.
So from now on, when you hear AI, I want you to think bigger. It's not just one thing, it's four. Yes, it's artificial intelligence, but it's also the authentic intimacy that gives it meaning. It's the analytics impact that drives your business forward, and it's the actionable insights that give you real power. When you master all four, that's when you've mastered the paradox.
So I'll leave you with this question. Looking at your team, at your company, which of these AI paradoxes will you navigate first? Thanks for joining us.